Hello everyone, back with an EDD update. As we close out the year, we are still monitoring several issues impacting current and former claimants, most notably those overpayment notices continuing to be sent out, as well as ongoing PUA documentation requests. Meanwhile, 100,000 claimants have been identified as eligible for PUA retroactive payments for weeks they were previously denied prior to September 4th. Now, what we've been seeing in recent weeks and will continue to see through the month of January is those overpayment notices continuing to be sent out by the EDD, informing claimants they now owe the state for previously received funds they received while on a UI claim. Now, the increase of these notices is going to be as a result of those PUA document disqualifications that have already begun to impact claimants. It is important to note that the PUA documents that are being rejected fall into two categories. The first being those documents which are incorrectly being rejected, and then those documents that do not provide sufficient proof of work history prior to that PUA claim. Remember, reach out to the EDD by phone if you believe the documents were incorrectly rejected. For those waiting on their documents to be reviewed, if they're approved, you will receive this notice from the EDD by mail confirming that they have, with no further action necessary. If the documents submitted are rejected, a claimant will receive the notice of determination for PUA, followed by the notice of potential overpayment. Now, during this process, once again, you will be given the option to send in documentation to support your claim. For those claimants who do not have the needed documentation and have no means to repay the overpayment balance owed, you will immediately want to begin the appeals process, along with requesting an overpayment waiver to have any balance owed to the EDD forgiven. Now, you will need to complete the personal financial statement as part of the waiver process. At that point, the EDD will review your personal financial statement and evaluate your average monthly income for the last 6 months to determine if repaying the EDD would in fact cause a significant hardship to you. Also, the EDD would have to make the determination this claim was not fraudulently filed in order to qualify for the waiver. For those of you still needing to upload documents, make sure to do so before the posted deadline in your UI Online accounts. Remember to prepare and upload as much documentation as possible, especially those federal tax returns. We've been hearing reports that the items that are being rejected, which are being submitted by themselves, include those business plans, business licenses, and federal employer ID numbers. Now, if you plan to submit these documents, do so with other documents, as submitting these by themselves may be rejected. Let us know in the comments section below what problem you're currently experiencing with the EDD. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for